Good afternoon, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It just really doesn't matter where Brother Herman is reaching you at, long as Brother Herman is reaching you. All I do is come and bring y'all updates about football or about, the world that's around us and things of that nature. I try to stay out of politics. But at the same time, when you have a great calling, you have to show up or not. That means I can either adhere to my calling, my purpose, or not. I don't want to be like Moses, who did not. He was sent home early because he did not. So the people that are chosen, the ones that are calling, the ones that are put the work in, got that knowledge that we're supposed to have, or else we'll just be destroyed like the rest. In the book of Hosea 4:6, my people perish for lack of knowledge. We don't want to be found with lack of knowledge. So what we do is we go ahead and put the work in. We study. We study before we speak. We make sure that our opinions align with the facts. And the ones that are really chosen, spiritually led, like myself, we don't even rest on facts. We rest on the truth. That's when we rest our case. We put the mic down. We have said all we need to say. We're done talking. What are you saying, Brother Herman? What I'm saying is this. We've heard enough opinions. We've heard enough facts. We've heard enough. But we've also seen enough truth and heard enough truth. If my eyes deceive me, hey, forgive me. If my ears cannot hear, I must be still in ignorance. But the last I checked, I am no longer in ignorance. I am no longer lost. I have been found. What does that mean, Brother Herman? That means that my ears can hear, my eyes can see, and I am spiritually intertwined with the Most High Trinity. What are you saying? I'm saying this. I'm not going to listen to a bunch of rhetoric. I'm not going to even listen to a war that I have nothing to do with. I'm not going to listen to all the distractions. I'm not going to look at them. What I'm going to keep doing is I'm going to keep looking at the truth. I'm going to keep looking at the facts. And the facts say that it's a bunch of rich people, billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires. It don't matter. They're all rich and they think they can do whatever the hell they want to do, which technically they can until they get caught. But what happens when they get caught? Do they get arrested? Do they get investigated? Do they even see the inside of a jail cell? Probably not. Half of them don't even get booked. How can we live in a society that says no man is above the law? Yet, day after day, week after week, month after month, and I guess it's going to be year after year before these pedophiles face the date of judgment. You see, I'm not really worried because even if they don't face judgment in the flesh, they will face it when they take their last breath. And I can promise you that. What I'd rather see is some of these suckers experience what they put others through in the flesh. I'd rather see them go inside like P. Diddy, R. Kelly, and the rest of them if they're guilty. And I'm pretty sure that they're guilty too. They were just the ones that what we call scapegoats. To get your mind off the ones who was really behind it. You see, I am a grown, older man. That means I've lived and I've seen, I've even done wrong and I had to pay penalties. What I don't like is when somebody does wrong and they don't have to pay penalties. That's what ruffles my feathers, and that's what really irks me. That's the time that I speak up and start talking about these so-called leaders, government officials. Just because they have a title don't mean they don't have to pay the price for their criminal offenses. If you commit the crime, it doesn't matter what your title is. House of Representative, Senator, AOG, it don't matter, FBI, Mr. Director. It really doesn't matter, Mrs. Secretary of the Presidency, or Secretary of Defense, or Secretary. It don't matter what your title is, President, Vice President. We don't care. When I say we, I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the Constitution. I'm talking about the founding fathers who wrote the Constitution. And you see what backfires, what they really hate, is when their founding fathers wrote this piece of paper that says Constitution of the United States of America. They hate it when it applies to them. And somebody has enough knowledge and wisdom and intellect, enough information, and know how to shepherdize law, case law, and whatnot. They hate it when you know your law, when you know your knowledge. They hate it when you can make an argument. But my argument is this: if there is so much evidence out there that the FBI, the CIA, the EEE, and the HHH, whatever alphabet you want to call, Congress, the Senate, the House, blah, blah, blah. If it's so much information and knowledge and facts, documents, evidence that is out there that is incriminating, why have there been no arrests made in the United States of America? Not other countries. Why not here? You know why not here? Because half of Congress, half of the government would go away. That's why. Donald Trump took a long time to release the files. Do you know why? Because he took that time to try to erase his name from as much as he could. But he forgot. No criminal is smart. So he forgot a lot of his name in certain incriminating parts of those files. Same applies. They're taking a long time so that they can replace the government before they take these pedophiles and criminals that we call leaders in so-called positions down. Oh, believe me, their day is coming, because God will not be mocked. Your day is coming. What's done in the dark will come to justice, to light. Make no mistake about it. If I do something wrong, I got to pay. If you do something wrong, you got to pay. Who's to say just because I got $1 billion, I don't have to pay? I'm going to pay either today or tomorrow, but I will pay. And just keep that in mind when you think you're so big and so high that you don't have to pay. Don't follow behind these idiots, because 10 years from now, you're going to read how they had to pay. Why? Because God always has the last say, especially when it comes to our kids. This has been another one of Brother Herman's sermons. The wrap up. Listen to the truth. That's the wrap up, episode number 10, inside of series 27. God is Thanksgiving. When was the last time you gave him thanks? Give him thanks. For what, Brother Herman? For always having the last say. Until next time, when I launch Series 28, no title yet, episode number 1. No title yet, because we don't write too much. We just like to let it come through. Want God to continue to bless you, yourself, and all of your loved ones. Everybody out there, I don't care what side you're on. I don't care how many sins you've committed. What we want you to do is look up and ask for forgiveness before you take your last breath. May you have a great rest of your day, your afternoon, and your night. And this has been another one of Brother Herman's Sermons. I'm out.